Welcome to another episode of Table Talk, and we're going to explain how to play Wavelength.
Wavelength is a party game. How many players? I think it could hold a lot of people.
7 is a nice, good round number for this game.
7?
Yes.
If you do co-op, but if you do teams, you want an even number.
Yes.
Yes.
But to set up the game, as you can see here, it's very... Oh. As you can see here, the game board is part of the box. So what you're going to do is actually insert this guy here into the slot. If you're playing with teams, you'll use these as your point markers and put them in the slots here. If you're not using teams and everyone is just cooperative, then I usually use this as the ones position, tens position, and this is in the ones position.
So let's do co-op first.
Yes, let's. So to set up the game with co-op, what you're going to do is deal 7 cards out at random after you shuffle them up, what have you, and then put them in this little slot here. And what's going to happen is you're basically going to give this whole thing to a player, and we're essentially going clockwise as the rounds progress. And they're going to take this, spin this white deal here. They're going to open this up, and for their eyes only, they're going to look at where this wedge of points is.
So you want to open it all the way, because if you open it like this, well, people know where the deal is.
Yes, you want to make sure that no one knows where this is by essentially not stopping short. And then you're going to take a card, which will have 2 sides, and it is double-sided. In which case, what you're going to do is try to give the rest of the group a clue in between these 2 things that is accordance with this. So, for example, a normal pet might be a dog, an exotic pet might be something like a lion. So what's about here that goes in between these 2 items?
I would say, well, one person would be doing this. No one else would be seeing this. But I would say maybe it can't be too normal because people will think all the way down here it's not a dog. So I'm thinking maybe some type of bird, like a cockatoo.
See, yes, actually, a bird. Cockatoo maybe. So then the person who's giving the clue will then shut this and give it to the party. It's usually nice to either set it to the middle or set it to one side. Let the group kind of decide that before the game starts. And then reveal this to the rest of the group. And then as a group, they must adjust this red knob where they think the point segment is.
And the clue giver cannot say any other description.
They can't communicate.
They
just straight up can't communicate with the rest of the group. After the rest of the group comes up with a consensus, or at the very least a majority vote, because sometimes there's disagreements, to try to keep the game moving.
Move the dial.
Reveal, because sometimes people don't get it right.
Okay.
People don't always get it right. They'll adjust.
Gotcha.
Cockatoo.
Okay.
And they'll reveal it, and then based on this number, they will receive points.
So for the cooperative game, you subtract 1 point.
Yes, these are all 1 point less than actually shown in a cooperative game. And if the group gets to get an exact perfect score there, then you'll take another random card and add it to the back of the deck. And then you'll pass the whole box to the next player after scoring points as such.
So in this case, they would score 3 points and get an extra card, which would extend the game and help you get more points.
Yes. Because this is a fun game, I will say we will have a tendency to, maybe if we have higher than 7, we'll keep going until at least everyone has a turn sometimes.
Oh, yeah. If you want to play, just to play versus play according to the rules, yes, you can do that. Okay, so let's go over competitive mode. You would basically do the same thing almost, but split the team in 2.
Split the group into 2 teams.
Yes, split the group into 2 teams.
And they have this little pencil marker basically to indicate which team is going.
there's more than just that. So, same thing. You would spin the dial, open it, give a clue. I'm going to use the same one.
I put discarded in the back.
Okay. And then in this aspect, we want an exotic pet.
Snake.
Yeah, a snake. So let's say that was the hint. I would give that to my teammates. They will somewhat move the dial somewhere. Let's say here, because that's pretty exotic. Not everybody would do it. And then the other team will guess where they think the 4 is, whether it is on the right side. Where's my right? On the right side of the dial or on the left side of the dial. And we'll move this on that side. So if we think, oh, we think that the 4 is more exotic, the snake is more exotic, we'll put it on this side. And we think it's less exotic, we'll put it on that side.
Okay.
And then we would reveal. And looks like the team scored 0 points because they got it was too exotic.
Right.
And then
the team that got to guess where the 4 was.
Yes, they said on the left side, and they're right, and they'll get 1 point for that.
Okay.
And you would play until a team gets up to 10 points. If there's a tie, you would continue going. There is a catch-up mechanism for the team base is if you score a 4 and you are behind, you get to go again with another psychic, not the same person giving the clue.
Okay.
So, and you can actually keep going until you kind of catch up. So if you're really behind and
you got to be right a lot though.
Yeah, you got to get forward a lot, but you can go like 2 turns in a row, or your team can, or 3 turns in a row. It just depends on how that is.
Depends on how lucky you are.
Yeah, and that is how you play Wavelength, co-op, and competitive.
Anyway, that's been our how to play. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.
See you in the next one.
Man, we're way out of order.